By the way, I'm pretty sure every Esper you can actually get in this game is some sort of evil version. Just so you know. They're all like fallen angels or descended gods or something like that. Corrupt gods. Which is actually kind of weird. Potent by quickenings. Welcome to boss fights in Final Fantasy XII. Get a quickening chain or get the crap beat out of you. You don't need those. We don't have anything that can remove sap, can we? Does Asuna work? It auto-defaulted to Vaughn as the target, so... It does. Good. Good news. There should be nothing in this room. Yeah, there's nothing here. Just a giant boss arena, and we're casting regen again. Sure, whatever. I guess I'll leave that on autocast. Or gambits, I should say, not autocast. This isn't some sort of MMO where autocasting happens. Don't be silly. An MMO with autocasting is kind of silly to begin with, let's be honest here. But there's our destination. Very fascinating looking, let's rotate the camera right there for no reason. Fascinating looking technology thing here. With a sword in it. If you could see that, I don't know if you could see that, there it is. It's quite a fancy looking sword. However, it's essentially useless in combat terms. I think it has like 30 attack power or something like that. Essentially useless. And look at that, we broke it already. Good job, us. Yeah. That was the Nethicite we have there that did that, by the way. It triggers it, and then it fancily gives us the sword. I really wish the sword was better because it just kind of looks cool, but... Apparently it's really heavy.
You should try it on the Dawn Shard. See if it can destroy Nethicite or not.
He said that really weird.
He just may be onto something. The Dawn Shard's no use to us, after all.
Give it a good whack there, Ash. That's a really small target to hit, to be honest.
Mist. It has been roused. It fears the sword.
Nice observation there, friend. Hello. No? No? Why not? And we all know Vaughn saw that. Or Vaughn. It is Vaughn, isn't it? Yeah, it's Vaughn. I'm just gonna butcher their names constantly. Did she miss? She missed. Good job.
The stone is quiet.
This is the sword, the Nethicite destroyer.
Should it find its mark?
Note to self, do not let her use it. And again, we all know Vaughn saw it, and she knows Vaughn saw it.
Tell me, did you see him again?
I didn't.
Or he didn't, never mind.
Not a thing.
Or he's lying, one of the two.
Not even my brother. Not anything.
You didn't have to say it 18 times, Vaughn, Jesus. That sounds like he's lying. But now we have the Sword of Kings, which is apparently a Nethicite destroyer. I'll show it to you. Everyone should be able to use it, yeah. Completely worthless though, two-handed, can't use a shield. All of the... actually there's only two, but both of these storyline swords have 30 attack power. By the time you get them, you should certainly have something that's better, but whatever. And now we're done here. We have to head back to... Mount Bur Amasis. To go talk with the dude man up there in his little temple of non-blinkingness. Hopefully we don't have to walk all the way back out, although to be honest, I'm pretty sure we have to do that in every dungeon, but whatever. It's a long walk. It's a very long walk, actually. I should probably just flee through all of it. Why is he casting Cura? It's the most random use of Cura I've ever seen, considering he's at almost full health with regen on, but whatever. I wonder if there's a way to That's my thinking sound, by the way, recently. I don't know why I keep doing that, but I was gonna say, I wonder, all the enemies are gone, even though I didn't kill these guys. Well, that makes it easier there, doesn't it? I wonder if there's an easy way to set up a gambit that says if you have regen, or if you don't have regen, cast Cura, but that would cause them to cast Cure even when your HP is full, so that's probably not good. Oh hi! That's not what we wanted to see. Run away from that. Run away from that. That is the rare monster that you'd want to see if you were grinding. We, however, are not grinding. Please put your sword away. He spawns zombies that have, you can use a gambit HP less than 3000% to target just the zombies. I believe you can use reverse or whatever item that causes reverse on wear, so that your his target will not die because it reverses healing and damage. So damage heals, heals damage. Kind of turns you into a zombie, sort of. You can use that so your lead target will never die. It's a really long like gambit chain that you would have to set up for that. I am not set up to fight him or grind him. He's like level 40 something or something obscene like that. He has a lot of hit points. What's up, Skylibus? Skywolf? I'm just gonna call you Skywolf from now on because that's just easier for me to pronounce. That's what it is anyway, so whatever. Technical details like that, language barriers, etc., etc. Don't want to confuse any of my readers. It looks like he's the only thing left. Oh no, there's bats up here. Well, I was gonna say he's the only thing left, but the bats are still here, which is just terrible. I wish the bats had left with everything else in this stupid temple, but I guess not. Can I get by you? Nope. Fran attracted his attention. Hate you, Fran. I thought there was a fight when you left this area, but considering we just fought two things, I'm not so sure anymore. It could still be here. Final Fantasy XII does like its epic boss type encounters, so we shall see. These guys moved, which is interesting. We had begun to worry. Okay, you will remain here, sure, whatever. There's a save sphere here, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna save anyway. Oop. Well, there's a cutscene. Well, there you go. The army's here. Again, they follow us constantly. Their ships are huge, by the way, if you haven't noticed yet. Their cruisers and stuff are essentially carriers. They have a bunch of those little tiny probe-like flying doohickers attached to them. As you might be able to see right here. They have a lot of them. I think that is specifically a carrier, though. I don't think that's actually a cruiser. What portable game system are you talking about? Because I'm pretty sure the DS and the PSP have headphone jacks.
What could it mean?
Oh, smoke. In what I assume is the direction of Mount Bur-Umasis. So we'll probably come across that on our way back over there. I'm going to save because sweet Jesus. Game Boy Advance? I thought that one did have a headphone jack. I could be mistaken. It was quite a long time since I freaking used a Game Boy Advance, so I don't know. I thought it did, though. Pretty sure the original Game Boy had one, and that one didn't even have color. Let's see. Or maybe that one didn't. I don't even know. Don't even know anymore. Walk of Mind is apparently where they are, so whatever. Where we are. That was a long dungeon for how small it is, to be honest. It's not really that big, but whatever. We need to head back to... We could teleport back, can't we? Or is teleportation disabled now because of the fleet? No, we can teleport. I could walk back, but no real interest in that, so I'm just going to go ahead and teleport back. Doesn't matter how you get there. Just get there. And then we need to head back to the temple right after I check. It's raining and there's dark clouds, and I just saw that chocobo fly off that was handling the stable here. Interesting. Hello, traveling merchant, still here? Sure, whatever. I don't have any gil, apparently. I probably got a bunch of stuff that I could sell, though. Let's check my loot. Holy Jesus! That's expensive. This whitish natural alloy of silver and gold. Where did I get that from? I don't know, but whatever. Arcana, worthless, but they're relatively rare to get, to be honest. I'm not sure why they're so worthless. You mainly get them from the clan house. We have a lot of magicite pieces. And the worm carapace. All of these magicite things are basically worthless. You get a bajillion of them, though, anytime you go anywhere, so they kind of make up for value in quantity, I suppose. Festering flesh is worth a decent amount, surprisingly enough, considering those zombies are really easy to kill. And now we have a bunch of gil. Could sell some more stuff, but we may as well keep that in the inventory. And new bazaar goods. Iron forged pole, don't care. Magic shards. Engravings of water elementals adorn these shards of magicite. I don't know how good that is. 5 water motes? Well, I guess that's decent. The water motes are, in my opinion, pretty much worthless. But, you know, whatever. Don't want that pole. But it's probably a pretty good pole. Osafun katana. You know what? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go katanas for Vaughn, actually. Now that I've done this ninja sword crap. Wasted a whole bunch of license points going that way. Like a dirt. I think I will go katanas. Gladius is still dagger. Unless we've unlocked ninja swords, then I may as well stay over here. Assure is a ninja sword, isn't it? It is! Well, there you go. The thing with ninja swords, by the way, is they all have dark element. Every single one of them has dark element. So, if there's something that absorbs dark, you're going to be basically useless, which is then where katanas would then be better suited, because most of them have no elemental. So, we'll see about that. But for now, may as well go ahead and grab this Ashura. Oops, I meant to equip it, but whatever. Storm Spear, don't want. Iron pole, that's probably what was in that bazaar thing. Pole made of iron, so I imagine it would be an iron pole. Bombs, worthless. Let's see. Crossbows are good, but again, not using them. A Locksley bow, that's pretty good. Can't equip it because it's two-handed, which is obnoxious. Flame tongue. I might grab the flame tongue. I don't really like using elemental weapons, though. Because there's so many enemies that are nullified or absorb it or something like that. We'll see. I might grab one just in case. Yeah, let's just grab one. I'm spending all of my gil on weapons, which is usually how I end up doing things. I just spend all my gil on weapons and have no armor. Which is usually how everything goes. So now I have an Ashura, which is apparently two-handed. I thought it was one-handed. I wasn't paying attention. Locksley bow. We could give one of them the Sword of Kings. Bashir? Balthier. Why did I say Bashir? You can have a Sword of Kings because you are a king, good sir. So there you go. You shocked yourself with your power plug on that thing? I didn't even know you could do that. I heard screams from the temple. Are you sure you're quite prepared? There's a hint there. Make sure you're prepared. Black belt, track boots. Anything good here? These are the same stuff. It's the same stuff. Actually, does he have more magic? I don't think the vendors out and about. I think just the ones in towns will actually get more stuff to sell. Move, Chocobo. Time for your nonsense. There you go. Did I get the golden amulet? No, because I keep forgetting to buy those. I keep buying weapons. I'm a derp. Totally recommend buying 6 of those, though, but there's where the smoke's coming from. I told you, Mountain Baromesis. I'm a genius. What are you people stalking each other for? What's probably going to happen is I'm going to, as I keep saying this, I'm definitely going to do this, though. I'm going to go ahead and grind up a bunch of gil, get the best armor I can, get those double LP items, stuff like that. Let's see. You've actually been on more than 2 God-given talent. I'm pretty sure you've been on 3 of my streams, at least, something around there. You've done some sort of amount of random numbers of things doing things, I don't know. But this is where we have that fight in that room over there. I thought it came earlier, but I was getting a little preemptive. No idea why it's raining all of a sudden, but whatever. Maybe rain is like a sign of sadness or evil or dark or something, I don't know. There's a storm brewing. Hello, let's talk to this guy. A wounded Kiltius. when the judge drew his blade, stabbed that guy, probably. There's a bunch of dead people. There's an acolyte who appears to be not even touched. You don't touch them. There's a bunch of dead people. Holy crap. I can't talk to you over your friend's dead corpse, apparently. Oh, you were watching someone else. I was going through a bunch of Final Fantasy streams. The problem I have with a lot of streams is they don't talk most of the time. Which I don't go to streams to watch someone play a game, I go to streams to watch someone ramble on inconsistently. Incoherently is what I meant to say there. Looky there! Me rambling incoherently. Did they have to destroy the railing? Was that necessary? Come on now. They even blew a giant hole in the floor. What is this crap? Hi, Judge. How are you?
Ah, our vagrant princess.
It's the dude who can't
Swift as
see.
your lust for revenge led you to the Sword of Kings.
And he killed that guy. Why did he do that?
Surrender it to me.
He has a cool
Too
sword,
late,
though.
and to their sorrow do those who misplace their trust in gods learn their fate.
There it is again.
So something is controlling some of the judges. That's intimidating looking, bro.
Fran, I don't like the look of that.
I don't either.
Dismissed. He holds a stone. It controls him as it did Mjern.
No, the power of manufactured nethicite is the power of man.
It's the power of a demon thing
His
that walks
wisdom,
inside
who
of
would
me.
challenge the gods themselves. A fitting blade for a true dynast king.
He walks around with his hands in front of him.
But pretend the title, a cur begging nethicite scraps from his master's table.
Can we stab him yet? Because he's kind of a douche.
Evil East hails
Hark.
a true dynast king, vain Solidor. He shall defy the will of the gods and see the reins of history back in the hands of man. His time is nigh.
Why don't you just marry Vayne? Good
Evil
God.
East holds no place for the name down Masker. The stain of Wraithwall's blood.
He's got two of
shall
those
be
swords.
washed clean
That's when you
from
know you're a
history's
badass, when you have two of
wave.
those. Not is it just a sword, it's a sword with spears on it, which is kind of intimidating. I would like her to have had decoy when we walked in here. I would also like him to not use water spout. And back attack. Let me actually see if I can pull everyone over here. Come this way, come this way. There we go. Let's see. He has protect and shell. Mass is not what I meant to call her. Stop casting shell on yourself, please. There we go. Okay, he does a lot of damage, so everyone call over here. There's one guy back in the back. I want everyone over here so I can do another quickening chain. They're all twiddling about, wasting a bunch of time. Fran, you can start it. Fran, Froon, whatever you want to call her. I'm getting some serious frame rate slowdown here, so I apologize for that. No idea why it's running so poorly, and she's got blind on. Would you like to cast your ability, please? Any day now. There we go. Espers are fantastic. Sadly, we don't have a powerful enough Esper for this fight, so we have to rely on these quickenings, which are good enough if you do it right, or if you get lucky, not if you do it right. It's all about luck with these chains. All about luck. Which I wish it wasn't, but I guess that's a way to balance it from just giant 99 length chains. Eventually you just get unlucky and not get mischarges. That you were, Demon Wolf, that you were. Look at me, I can make tornadoes by doing a kickflip. That's how powerful my kickflips are, I can make tornadoes with them. I did miss a mischarge already, which is... screwed that up too. I missed another one, and I wasted a bunch of time doing that. I need to get better at these, is the problem. I'm not quick enough on the rolls. Need to get some more speed, finesse, like that, and I missed another mischarge. I'm just gonna miss all of them, and then announce when I miss all of them, because I have nothing better to say during this. It's not a whole lot I can say when I do this every single fight. Whatever. We still haven't seen Fran's level 3. Even though we have it. We've yet to see it. I think the sound effects are broken in this one too, which is weird. I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to make that higher pitched sound. Anything? Anything? Nothing. Curses. Kill it with fire. Torrents level 2, I think. I can't even remember anymore. I'm pretty sure I've already mentioned which one it is. But that should have killed all of his friends. It did, and it almost killed him. Holy Jesus. Someone just hit him once for me. Someone hit him. Ow. By the way, this judge, when he gets to below 25% health, what is he doing? Bro, are you right? That's a painful looking way to die. When he gets below 25%, he has a huge counter rate, he has a huge combo rate. I've seen him hit 9 times combos easily when he's that low on health. And he has higher defense, and I believe he has higher strength, which makes the end of this fight absolutely insane.
He set his very bones about with manufactured nethicite.
Luckily, I killed him.
The Grand Kiltias?
Basically in one hit. He made his bones
Wait, what about Larsa?
basically out of nethicite.
Away by Judge Gabrant.
That sounds painful.
You okay?
Good thing he has his helper.
So he was here. As for our young lordling, he went along. To avoid trouble, you see, but Judge Bergan had other ideas.
Obviously.
He flew into a rage, and I was left to fend for myself.
He killed his own people, it looks like. Good
Please,
job,
Princess,
Judge.
You must permit me to take you back with me to Rosaria.
No?
So that you can protect me?
I would lay down my life, at a single word to be sure, but I harbor no mongering delusions of valiant grandeur. Vayne has our war pavilion jumping at shadows. They favor a preemptive strike, but you will convince them otherwise.
With
You
your
will
short
see
skirts.
that they do not
Short skirts.
start this war.
This I
And
cannot do.
odd clothing for princess.
Forgive me, but my errand here is not yet done.
Both of those people right there, the
I must wield the
creepy
Sword of Kings,
guy
and
that
with
likes
it
to
bring
flirt
an
with
end to
her,
the Dusk Shard.
and Ash have the worst clothing for royalty I've ever seen.
This stone, do you even know what it is?
It's in
I
my
can
pocket.
venture a guess. The Draclaw Laboratory in Arcades.
Guess
The
where we're
Empire's
going
weapons
next?
research begins and ends there. How
It
soon
starts
will
with a
we leave?
D and ends with a
At
Racklor.
once. As for matters in Rosaria, I bid you luck.
So you would leave each to fend for his own. Let us hope that you are not disappointed.
I like how
Ah,
she's
that's
fine.
right. Larsa left a message. The differences between our two lands will fade before the shared dream of men.
Okay. She's always next to him and pull his sunglasses out
I
of her
leave, I
freaking
take.
shirt there. Okay, whatever. She's always right next to him, but she's perfectly fine, and he appears to be nearly dead. For the most part. He can't walk on his own, so... I'm not even getting the Zodiac Spear, so... You can get the Zodiac Spear really early, at a super low level, but you can't really fight this stuff around the Zodiac Spear at that level, so you kind of have to, like, flee through the area most of the time. But you can get
How
the
do you
spear,
propose we reach
so...
Arcades?
magically.
Arcadia's borders will be well guarded for fear of Rosaria.
I don't even know,
invasion.
you won't even
We
be able
dare
to
not approach by
use the
air.
Zodiac Spear at that level, will you?
And their navy will see
I don't
that
even
the
think you'll
coast
have
is
enough
watched
license.
as
Yeah, you
well.
will, actually.
No, we go afoot.
You'll have to go
We'll cross
straight
into
to it on the
Arcadia
license
in the
board,
Salaka
though.
Wood. We can reach the wood any number of ways, but the easiest is to head north from Nalbina.
I like how they mark your path all the way from where you are up
There's
to
a
Nalbina
hunter's camp just beyond the Salika Wood.
and up
The
there,
camp
but you can just
sits within
teleport up to
Arcadia's
Nalbina.
borders, so Imperial patrols there should be sparse.
Getting that far should be half the fun. Let's be sure we go prepared.
If you walk there all the way from here, it's a really, really, really long trip. I recommend just going to Rabanastre, doing whatever needs to be done, and then teleporting or flying to Nalbina, and then going from there. Nalbina is a decent hub town, actually, if you know what a hub town is. They've got some good shops there. There's a bunch of hunts that center from that area, so it's not like an actual town, I don't think. I don't think there's like a bar or something like that where there's a post and whatnot. But there are shops there. There's hunts that go from there, as I just said 20 seconds ago, and I'm going to say again for no apparent reason. But anyway, I am going to go to Rabanaster, see if there's any more hunts, and do a bunch of hunts. Which we should be horrendously over-leveled for, but you gotta do them eventually. Well, you don't have to do them, but I'm going to do them. Because I am me. And I do things willy-nilly. Like a boss. Boss willy-nilly. We don't have any gil, do we? Not really. This will be a good way to get some gil as well. The Moogles are back, apparently. Teleport to Rabanaster. Yes, please. This will be a good way to get some gil, because you get a decent amount per hunt that you do, so. I like how in my streams basically 90% or more of the viewers, not that I have that many viewers in most of my streams, the most I've had is like 20, but most of the viewers are always logged in, which is interesting. Until I play World of Tanks, and then only like 10% of the people are logged in, and those people are telling me that I suck at playing a Type 59 or something silly like that. You don't know how to drive, you doofus. Whoa, slow down. I don't know what's up with my... Let me check my hard drive, actually. Real quick. No, we're good. Making sure my hard drive's not filling up again. White Hokubo. Good lord. White Hokubo. White Chocobo hunt, you say? Why am I having so much slowdown today? It's interesting. Am I running at a high resolution? No? I must have something running in the background that's slowing it down. It might be zone alarm that's screwing it up or something silly like that. I don't know. I do have zone alarm now for basically no apparent reason. It just felt like downloading a firewall and antivirus. I don't have any viruses and I have no need of a firewall, but I just felt like downloading one for the heck of it. Might be slowing my computer down a little bit. We have a bunch more rank 2 ones. Jahara, Land of the Garif. Kill it. Okay. There's a creature on Osmond Plain. Kill it. This is how one summons a hunter, is it not? I suppose. That's how you summon someone. Could have been a bit more descriptive, but whatever. Yes, yes, we know where he is. Good God. I don't need you to tell me where people are. I've played the game enough times to realize that. Giza! In the Rains. Wasn't that the weird silent guy that said something about stuff? I lost a ring, I must have it back. I believe... No, that's a frog, isn't it? That's not the turtle one yet. There is a hunt in the Giza Plains during the rains that requires I knock down all those trees. I don't think that one's it yet, though. And back to the Land of the Garif. To bear arms against this creature is to bear arms against our very ancestors. Your ancestors are very creepy looking, good sir. So we have all those hunts. I'm pretty sure we won't have any more elite hunts from Mr. Moogle Man over in the guild house, but we may as well check anyway since we need to pick up our loot for killing bosses, which is always a good thing to do. I'm going to be doing the majority of side quests, by the way, just so you know, God-given. I won't be doing all of them, and I won't be doing all of the little ones that involve basically just talking to people, but I will be doing most of them. Most of the big ones. Like most of the hunts, except for basically the last, maybe all of them, but Yasmat. I'm not doing Yasmat, that's a huge giant waste of time. But I might do all but that. Lowest HP. Again, just buy all of them, so. Anything else? Oop, there we go. Lowest max HP? No. I want faux critical. I don't think we have faux critical yet. And I'm gonna need to get a bunch more gambit slots. Highest strength? That's actually a good one to use. Highest magic power? We could use something like faux highest magic power silence or something like that and see if that would work for it. There's the HPs. I'm gonna use all of my gil buying freaking gambits, good God. There's the one you'd need to grind that. You need the less than 3,000 one. I think it might need to be Less than or equal to 3,000, but I don't think those are here. I'm not sure how much they have. Foe status, protect, shell, haste, bravery, faith. Let me see if there's any good ones down here. Yes, there are. Let's grab these first. Character MP, don't need those. Foe character MPs. Are these all foe characters? Yeah, they are. I don't particularly need those. Foe character less than 10, grab that. And we'll grab some more of those later when we have more guilds, which we will shortly, because we should get some from the Moogle, whose name is avoiding me, because I'm a derp. He's over here somewhere, the clan Moogle dude. Mont Blanc, that's what it is. Deathbringers. Blarg. I don't even think I'll be using Deathbringers, to be honest. What is... Ash is the only one who's even using... Yes, there's Mattias. How much is Mattias, actually? 25? We'll probably get that. She's the only one that's even using swords. Deathbringers... somewhere over here, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember where it is. But I'm more than likely not going to be using it, so... Let's go ahead and grab... We can't grab Mattias. Well, you know who can grab Mattias? He can. That means he has both of the summons, though. That's actually not that bad for now, since these are both level 1 summons, I'm pretty sure. Summons can take 1, 2, or 3 mischarges, or MP gauges, or miss gauges, or whatever you want to call them. I think that one only takes 1. And everyone else should be fine for now on the license board. We'll go through that later. Am I going the right way? Yes, right here. Right next to it, as it turns out. But yep, Deathbringer, if you want a good sword quickly, you could probably grab some of those Deathbringers. I've no real interest in it. Doesn't it have on-hit KO as well, or on-hit death, or something like that? Here you defeated Viniscar! That was the dude with the magnetic arena. So, yay. Oh, that's where I got the platinum. Example of platinum from his scales. So he's made of metal, and he's in a metal magnetic arena. That sounds like a great plan. I got both of those. I have 2 espers. Isn't there something for having 2 espers? I guess not. Well, whatever. Thought he was going to give us more than that, but whatever. On to hunts. Is there any hunts in Rabanaster? Not config. Clan primer. Hunts, hunts, hunts. Ghastly Rabanaster. We need to talk to Tomage, which I was right next to and forgot to do again. So that's in Rabanaster. There's 1 in Rabanaster, 1 in Budasherba. Where are you at? The Weaponsmith. Hey. So onto the Weaponsmith we go, which was, again, basically right next to where I was. Not the most efficient route, but it's the route I'm doing, so deal with it. You all are the ones who wanted to see hunts anyway. Jeez. It's probably... yeah, this is the best way, I suppose. This will only cause 1 scene transition. 2 scene transitions. 3 scene transitions. No. Where is that from? I don't remember. It's vampire, like a children's vampire thing or something, I'm pretty sure. In the meantime, delicious tea. Delicious, delicious tea. The microphone shouldn't pick up me drinking the tea, so if it does, I apologize. You can drink along with me. Every time I take a sip of tea, take a sip of alcohol of some sort or something, I don't know. Make a drinking game out of how much tea I drink, which, by the way, is a lot. You might die from it, just so you know. Take the Amal challenge. I don't want the Amal challenge. That's not who I wanted to talk to. I'm a dirt. Should be a dude with a name in here somewhere. Shiral, yes. I did, Mr. Imperial. You don't look to be patrolling, you just appear to be looking at swords, but whatever. Accept the hunt. The Western Sand and further west into the Sand Sea. The western edge of the Nam Yinsa Sand Sea. We saw the Wyvern Lord. It's flying. Great. I hate flying things. So... okay. The western side of that. Posted against his own purse. You, sir, are a good Imperial. I like you. So now we've got that one. We're not going to immediately go do it, because that's actually pretty far away. We're going to go ahead and head down to the... Oh, it has to be the rains. I hope it's the rains, because otherwise that's going to suck. It's a 2-to-1 ratio of when it's raining to when it's dry, so there's a higher chance of it being raining, but there's always that time when we walk out here and it's not raining in the Giza Plains, but it needs to be raining for this hunt to trigger. As I mentioned earlier, it rains for 2 hours and then it's dry for 2 hours. There's supposedly a guy here somewhere. His name will change based on if it's raining or not, I thought. Thought he was over here. Could have sworn there was someone over here. I couldn't find him earlier, but he's probably standing out in the open, obvious. Is it you? Rabbitastron? No. Venture. Or you could look at the sky. I forgot about that, but... Yes. And it's raining. There you go. If it's not raining, you will see just a clean blue sky in that direction, obviously. If you've never seen rain before, you'll notice there's actually more Viera walking around. I'm pretty sure that triggers after... I guess it is that guy. Pretty sure that triggers after you go to the Viera village. So, lots of Viera everywhere. Now we need to wander off into the Giza Plains.